Are you ready to take a bite out of the competition? Are you looking for ideas to make your business better? Welcome to the Core Business Show with Tim Jacquet,
sponsored by Apple Capital Group.
At the core of every successful business, you'll find people making a difference. And with each episode of the Core Business Show, we talk with those people, examine those ideas, and explore the strategies that make them special. Now, the host of the Core Business Show, Tim Jacquet.
Good morning, and welcome to another edition of the Core Business Show. My name is Tim Jacquet, your host. Today we're going to find out how to handle toxic people in the workplace. If you'd like to join the conversation, feel free to call at 347-324-3460, or you can pose a question in the chat room, which is now open, or email us at info@thecorebusinessshow.com. Thank you for joining the show. We're going to take a break real quick, and we'll be back in a moment. You're listening to the Core Business Show.
You're listening to the Core Business Show, sponsored by Apple Capital Group. Apple Capital Group in Jacksonville, Florida, is a commercial lender that specializes in asset-based loans, equipment leasing and financing, invoice financing, commercial real estate loans, and asset-based financing in the U.S. and Canada. Apple Capital Group is a direct lender that lends on their private equity investment portfolio. 90% of most loans are decided within 2 hours, and vendor funding within 24 hours after documents are completed, with a one-page application. No slow no's, just a quick decision and a fast yes. To get more information about lending from Apple Capital Group, call 866-611-7457. That's 866-611-7457 to speak with one of our loan specialists. Or visit us right now at applecapitalgroup.com. Welcome back to the Core. Once again, here's Tim Jacquet.
Welcome back. Toxic people. Oh my gosh. We all have them. We have them in our workplaces. We have them in our neighborhoods. We have them. Our friends are toxic. We have them everywhere. Toxic people. There's just, if you don't have negative people, I'd be really scared because they kind of add a balance to our life. But being around toxic people all the time can actually be a downer to you. It makes you unproductive. It makes you negative, and you're as good as the people that influence you or around you. There's some, studies that have placed apart, and they have done some studies, and it really has proven the fact that having lasting people around you, negativity actually impacts the brain. It exposes to you additional stress, ineffectiveness, and it does make for your reasoning process, your memory process, it does affect you in every way. Toxic people defines logic. Some of them are blissfully unaware of the negativity impact that they have and around them. And others seems to really derive themselves for their own satisfaction. They get a joy out of being negative, complex, worst of all, stressful. So you need to exit those people out if you want to be successful. One thing you might want to think of is setting time limits, especially with complainers. Say nothing, listen to it, let them vent what they have to say, and they ask you, say, well, don't argue with them. Just agree with them. You might be right. But anyway, I have this thing to do, and just wind yourself out of it and just cut the time short. Okay, those are your complainers. Set time limits on how much you're going to deal with and your brain. Number 2, don't let them die in the fight. Successful people have an important way to live. They fight another day. So don't let these people just kill your spirits. Also, being successful, you rise above that cream, that toxic waste. You float from that waste and you get into the air. Think of you're in the ocean and you're on top of the ocean and you walk in the water. Let those toxic ocean be by itself and you stand on the water. You stay aware of your emotions. Don't get so involved with it because it's stressful to you and it sets a stressful point for you that you can't get certain things done. So kind of exit that out as well. Set boundaries. Number 5, establish what those boundaries are. Set your time limits. What your boundaries are. Don't argue with these people. Just let it go. And number 6, don't let them limit your joy. If you're joyful about something, you just ignore it. You just, shout in the spirit, as some people say in church, and just be your. And number 7, don't focus on the problems, only on the solution. Number 8, don't forget emotional intellect. Emotional intellect. People are quick to forgive, but that doesn't mean they forget. Okay? Forgiveness takes some work. Number 9, squash the negative self-talk. Don't talk negative to yourself because it affects you. And number 10, they limit their caffeine intake. Number 11, they get more sleep. Successful people do. And number 12, they have a support system. So bring it all together, take in what you can take, and just ignore the rest. That's my spill on the Core Business Show. Thank you for listening, and we meet you every day from noon to 1 o'clock, Monday through Friday. Thank you for listening. I'm Tim Jacquet, your host. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to the Core Business Show with Tim Jacquet. For more information about equipment financing and asset-based loans, visit our website, applecapitalgroup.com. That's applecapitalgroup.com. Or call us at 866-611-7457. We hope you'll join us for our next episode. And remember, you can always get to the core via iTunes. You'll find all our previous episodes there. And thanks again for listening to the Core Business Show with Tim Jacquet.